Right, you're at station 2 about sentence fragments. Not all sentences are created equal. The weeds grew because of the rain. Are those really sentences? They look like it. They start with a capital letter. They have a period, but they're not. A sentence fragment, so here's your definition for your notes. A sentence fragment does not have all the basic parts of a complete sentence. They don't express a complete thought on their own. They're missing something important. Reached the campsite early. Who reached the campsite early? The ground muddy and wet after the storm. What about it? What did it do? Those are not complete thoughts. Because the tent had a leak in it. That's just a phrase. If we took off because, it would be a complete sentence, but it's not. So a complete sentence is a group of words that contains a subject and a verb and expresses a complete thought. Some species are in danger. We have our subject and the verb. Scientists study these animals. Again, we have a subject and a verb. So what are the two parts of a complete sentence? Now let's practice. Which of the following are sentence fragments? So I want you to pause the video and I want you to write down your thoughts in your notes there for the practice. Is it a fragment or complete? Now let's take a look at number 1. Took our telescope with us. That is a fragment because it is missing the subject. Who took our telescope? Probably we, since we're talking about bringing it with us. If we added we took our telescope with us, that would be a complete sentence. Mr. Yang, a perfect clearing on the mountain. Does it have a subject? Yes, we know who. Does it have a verb? Clearing? Nope, in this case, that is a noun. It's not a verb. It is not a complete thought. We're left with a question mark. We do not understand what it's trying to say. If we added the verb in made, Mr. Yang made a perfect clearing on the mountain, then it would be a complete thought. Number 3, we watched the meteor shower from there. Is it a sentence? Does it have a subject? We. Does it have a verb? Watched. Is it a complete thought? Yes. We watched the meteor shower from there. We're not left scratching our heads wondering what they're trying to say. And number 4, because the sky was clear that night. That is a fragment. Because does it have a subject? Yes, the sky. Does it have a verb? Yes, it was. But it is not a complete thought. The word because at the beginning makes it dependent on something else. So we need to have a complete thought before it or to drop the because. All right, so now by yourself, take a look at these. Determine whether each group of words is a fragment or complete sentence. So jot down your answer, correct or fragment, on your notes, but also answer them here in the lesson. Then when you're done, for this one, you're going to do an independent tutorial to practice a little bit more. So the ones we've practiced are a little bit simple. So I want you to take a look at the skills tutorial that's linked in Schoology. And as you look through the slides, interact with the things that ask you to move things around, and then complete those practice questions at the end. Click on the tab at the top that says practice and record your answers on the sheet. It will give you the correct answer as you go, so you can change your answers as you are writing them down on your notes.